In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 MLB games happening on April 23, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Los Angeles Angels. The Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Angels will continue their 3-game series on Wednesday, with both teams looking to gain an edge in this matchup. While the Angels have generally been the stronger team through the first 22 games of the season, they are showing some signs of slowing down. They've dropped 7 of their last 10 games, which suggests they may be coming back down to earth. Their pitching staff has not been great lately, and Kocinovic has been a part of that struggle, allowing 23 hits and 14 earned runs in just 20.1 innings. On the other hand, the Pirates have their own set of problems, but they showed some positive signs last night. With a reliable pitcher like Andrew Heaney, who has allowed only 6 runs in 25.1 innings, the Pirates seem to have the advantage on the mound right now. When you factor in that they've been playing better ball lately, the Pirates may just have the upper hand at the moment. For me, the key factor here is that Andrew Heaney has been a much more reliable option on the mound compared to Kocinovic, who has been getting hit more frequently. The Pirates have been improving offensively as well, and their bullpen has been solid in recent games. While this may not be my favorite game to pick, I feel confident that the Pirates have a better pitching option in Heaney. As our first pick for this matchup, the Pittsburgh Pirates money line is our full game side pick. Lately, the under has been a common outcome for both teams, especially for the Angels. Los Angeles has hit the under in each of their last 6 games and 7 of their last 8, with the only over happening when the Astros managed to score 7 runs against them. Offensively, the Angels have struggled, ranking just 21st in the league in run production and 23rd in team batting average. They haven't been able to put up impressive numbers, and I expect that trend to continue against Heaney, whose earned run average currently sits at 2.13. Heaney has been in control of opposing lineups, posting a strong strikeout-to-walk ratio of 22-6 and allowing 1 or fewer earned runs in 3 of his 4 starts. Kocinovic, who has a higher earned run average, now faces a Pirates lineup that ranks 29th in batting average. Pittsburgh is only hitting .206 as a team, ahead of just the White Sox in that category. Given these struggles on offense, I don't expect a high-scoring game here, and the under is likely to hit again. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Rays versus Arizona Diamondbacks. The 2025 Major League Baseball season rolls on Wednesday, April 23rd, with the Tampa Bay Rays facing off against the Arizona Diamondbacks in the second game of their 3-game interleague series at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Only 5 players from the Tampa Bay roster have had previous experience against Eduardo Rodriguez. Collectively, they've posted a 1-5 for 5-4 record, which includes a double and 3 home runs. Of those 15 hits, 13 come from Yandy Diaz and Brandon Lowe over 40 at-bats. In the past 10 days, the Rays have struggled against left-handed pitchers, managing just a .644 OPS and a 99 WRC+. Meanwhile, Arizona is currently looking like the stronger offensive team when compared to Tampa Bay. On the flip side, the Diamondbacks have fared better against Taj Bradley. They are 7 for 25 with a double and 3 home runs against him. Over the last 10 days, Arizona has posted a solid .792 OPS and a 118 WRC+ against right-handed pitchers, which is a clear sign of their offensive strength. The Rays have had a rough stretch, losing 6 of their last 7 games. Even more concerning, they've been held to just 1 or fewer runs in 4 of those 6 losses. Given their current struggles, it's hard to feel confident in their chances. Bradley, in particular, doesn't inspire much trust, as he's allowed 16 hits and 11 runs in his last 16.1 innings. To make matters worse, he's issued 10 walks in that span. Meanwhile, the Diamondbacks are in much better form. They've won 9 of their last 12 games after a 5-6 start to the season. Eduardo Rodriguez, a reliable veteran, has been improving with each outing. In his most recent start, he allowed only 3 earned runs in his last 11.2 innings of work. At the moment, the Diamondbacks are simply the better team. They've been hitting right-handed pitchers well this season, while the Rays are clearly struggling. With the Rays in such a slump, it's hard to see them turning things around anytime soon. Arizona is in a good place, and their price for this game is reasonable. As our first pick for this matchup, the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. Eduardo Rodriguez has given up at least 3 runs in each of his 4 starts this season. On the other hand, Taj Bradley has had a couple of decent outings, but he's been terrible in 2 games against the Rangers and Yankees. Over his last 3 starts and 16.1 innings, Bradley has walked 10 batters, which is another red flag. The Diamondbacks could very well have an early and sustained offensive attack against Bradley. The Rays will likely put some runs on the board as well, but their bullpen has been solid, and Arizona's lineup is no slouch either. Even without Kettlemart, the Diamondbacks have been getting fantastic performances from players like Josh Naylor, Geraldo Perdomo, Corbin Carroll, and Pavin Smith, all of whom have been outstanding so far this season. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus San Francisco Giants. The 2 National League teams are set to square off for the 3rd game in their 4-game series. Both the Milwaukee Brewers and San Francisco Giants have kicked off their seasons on the right foot. The Brewers are currently trailing just behind the Chicago Cubs in the National League Central standings, while the Giants are hanging in there with the San Diego Padres and Los Angeles Dodgers near the top of the National League West. It's shaping up to be a competitive division race on both fronts, and this matchup could carry some weight down the line. The Giants have been putting up impressive numbers at the plate, ranking among the top 5 teams in the league when it comes to runs scored per game. They've done a great job moving through their batting order efficiently and have made a habit of bringing runners home with regularity. On the other side, the Brewers have had trouble when it comes to discipline at the plate, chasing pitches outside the zone and failing to find extra base hits with consistency. That kind of offense can be tough to win with, especially when you factor in that Milwaukee's pitching staff has been among the worst in the league in both home runs allowed and walks issued. Meanwhile, the Giants have gone undefeated in their 5 previous Game 3 matchups this season. I can understand why someone might want to back the Brewers after how they lit up the scoreboard on Tuesday night, but it's worth pointing out that they were facing Jordan Hicks. I've never been sold on Hicks. He throws with elite velocity, sure, but he also tends to run out of gas early and lose command, which is exactly what happened in that game. That kind of meltdown doesn't usually happen with Logan Webb, who is more reliable and routinely gives his team 6 or 7 solid innings. I've also got faith in the Giants' bullpen to shake off Tuesday's outing and come through strong in this one, helping San Francisco come out on top and take the edge in the series. As our first pick for this matchup, the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. Webb's consistency in hitting his spots and keeping the ball in the park should present a tough challenge for the Milwaukee hitters. On the other side of the mound, Peralta has been putting up over 6 strikeouts a game and has done a decent job keeping the ball in the yard himself. Still, neither of these lineups have shown much patience at the plate. They've both been pretty aggressive, sometimes to a fault, and that lack of discipline could keep them from cashing in on scoring opportunities when runners are aboard. The numbers back that up too. The Brewers have stayed under the total in 4 of their last 5 games, and the Giants have done the same in 3 of their last 4. Looking at the pitching matchups specifically, 4 of Peralta's 5 starts have ended under the total, and 3 of Webb's last 4 outings have also stayed below the number. It doesn't help that both teams are batting under .240 right now either. This one has the makings of a low-scoring, grinded-out kind of game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Athletics. The Major League Baseball slate continues on Wednesday, April 23, 2025, with all 30 teams in action, making for a packed 15-game day. One matchup to keep an eye on is an American League West showdown taking place at Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, California. Lately, the Rangers have really been struggling when facing left-handed pitching. Over the last 10 days, they've only managed a .542 OPS and 59 WRC+, which is near the bottom of the league. Adolis Garcia hasn't had much luck at the plate against J.P. Sears, going just 4 for 2-2, and Corey Seager hasn't done much better, posting a 2-for-1-3 line against him. Kumar Rocker looked decent his last time out, but overall his early season numbers have been rough. In his first 3 starts, he's had issues with command and hard contact. He ranks in just the 13th percentile for expected batting average and even lower 11th percentile for hard hit rate. That doesn't inspire much faith in how he'll handle the Athletics, especially on the road in Sacramento. Sutter Health Park, the Athletics' temporary new home, currently ranks second on the StatCast Park Factors leaderboard for being hitter-friendly. The Athletics lineup has been doing solid work against right-handed pitching lately, putting up a .762 OPS and a 121 WRC+ over the past 10 days, showing they've been able to get it done more often than not. The contrast between these teams when it comes to hitting with runners and scoring position is pretty stark. Texas ranks 20th in MLB with a .660 OPS in those situations, while the Athletics sit near the top at third overall with a .843 OPS over the last 5 games. That gap has shown up clearly. Texas has only managed to score 12 runs, while the Athletics have put up 18 runs in that span, showing much more consistency. Sure, the Rangers picked up a win last night with Corbin on the mound, so they're capable of pulling one out. But I still don't feel great about their chances in this matchup. Rocker hasn't shown enough through his brief MLB career. He's holding a 5.4 earned run average and a 1.5 WHIP over 7 starts. On the other hand, Sears seems to be finding his rhythm, allowing just 20 hits and 8 earned runs over 23 innings this year while racking up 18 strikeouts. The betting line suggests this game is a toss-up, but I'll give the edge to the home team, especially with the more reliable arm on the mound. As our first pick for this matchup, the Athletics money line is our full game side pick. At some point, the Rangers lineup is going to get it together. Maybe it won't happen against JP Sears, but they should start hitting more consistently before long. That said, the Athletics bullpen doesn't exactly shut things down either. Rocker's going to have to battle to keep the Athletics lineup quiet, and I'm leaning toward a higher scoring game overall. Even though Texas bullpen has looked sharp lately with a 1.72 earned run average over the last week, their 4x FIP suggests they've been a little lucky and might come back down to earth soon. Again, the Athletics been solid against righties recently, and Rocker could be in for some early trouble, especially in a ballpark that plays well for hitters. There's enough volatility here on both sides to feel good about the total pushing over. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.